Sounds good. Thank you. Also, Vice President of RDI Corporation and a Milford, Miami Township Chamber member and board member. So I'm thrilled to be here for my community and to have the chance to announce once again for this third annual Frontier Days on my side. It means a lot to me, as does the Frontier Days Festival, because it brings all of those who attend, plus the businesses who participate, to make this absolute best way to kick off the summer. As we get started, I'd like to thank two of our Frontier Days sponsors. First, Time Savers Heating and Cooling, our 63rd annual Frontier Days Festival presenting sponsor. Time Savers is a wonderful partner of ours, as well as a chamber trustee. We appreciate all that you do to support our local community, so thank you, Doug, and his entire team. Second, I'd like to thank People's Bank, our parade sponsor, a long-time community supporter. People's Bank is definitely a company that supports our community. Thank you for your support, People's Bank. And now let's get started with our parade. You guys are actually seeing the Milford Police Honor Guard, Milford Community Department Honor Guard as well. So this is the official kickoff to the parade. For those that maybe haven't seen the social media, this year's theme is Music on Main, the Airs of Milford, which is a celebration of the songs, sounds, and styles that have woven their way through our town's history. Whether you're here for the bands, the floats, or just the fun, we invite you to enjoy the spirit of Milford as we honor the rhythms of our past and present. From vintage vibes to modern hits, today's parade is all about community celebration and a little bit of music that will be in the air. So for those of you guys that are actually able to see this coming into view, the Honor Guard is a joint effort between the Milford Police and Fire Departments. The Honor Guard starts our parade off. As you can see here, we invite you to please stand in honor of our flag as they pass us by today. Behind them, you're actually going to notice the police chief. That is Jamie Mills. So a huge thank you and welcome to him and his entire department for being here. Milford Police Department's actually been protecting and serving the best town in America since 1836. So thank you, Chief Mills, and your entire team for supporting our community. Okay, another warm welcome as well behind Chief Mills here is actually the Miami Township Police Chief, my neighbor, Robert Hirsch, and his family. Their department is internationally accredited and has the mission of improving life in our Miami Township community. So we appreciate both of the police chiefs for taking time out of their busy evening to be here with us tonight. So great thing is right behind them, though, Claremont County, as we all know, that's where we are located. Claremont County Sheriff's Office brought a very nice contingency with them this evening. So we'd actually like to take a moment to thank Claremont County Sheriff Chris Stratton. Sheriff Stratton has been serving Claremont County since 1993 and was actually elected as sheriff in November of 2024. And with him, as I said, we have a number of their police force, and 3 of them in total. We actually have Task Force 1. You also notice the sheriff's boat making their way through as well. So we appreciate Claremont County Sheriff's Office for taking time out to have a number of their representatives in the parade with us this evening. While we have a little break in the Sheriff's Office and some of our other first responders are making their way through, I'd like to take a minute to tell you a little about the Milford Miami Township Chamber of Commerce. For those that are unaware, we've been putting this event on for quite a long time, and also the people who put on the parade that you guys are watching right now. I'm a board member for the Chamber. We believe that every business has value and is unique and important to the community. We provide a number of benefits in the areas of marketing, networking, cost savings to help even the smallest or newest business succeed. You can learn so much more about us at milfordmiamitownship.com. Feel free to also check out our Facebook page, and you can learn so much about what the Chamber does to support our local community and our businesses. So thank you guys. Okay, right behind us, actually, as the sheriff's boat is making its way through, you see the regional IMAT, and that is an incident management task force that's here. So we appreciate these. I don't actually remember them being in a parade with us last year. We have a number of new people that, depending on their schedules, try and come out to what I do believe is the second largest parade in the Cincinnati area, only to Reds opening day. So as you guys can see here, it's always great. I know the young children love seeing these fire trucks before the parade. We actually had a number of them allowing the kids to come and check some things out at all this. So we appreciate the first responders taking time out of their busy schedules to be with us here tonight as well. Next up, you will see the Milford Fire Department making their way past the regional IMATs. We appreciate Milford, obviously, everything that these guys do to support and protect our community and being here with us tonight. Appreciate the entire group being here. Okay, and right behind them, appreciate Jackson Township actually making a drive out here to be with us here tonight as well. Another great fire department that here supporting our local community and taking time to actually light up all the boys and girls' faces this evening as well. You know, right behind them, coming down the bend, right outside of Evans Funeral Home, you will actually notice is also the Williamsburg Township Fire Department. So again, great to see a number of other local communities coming out to the Milford Miami Township area to help support the 63rd Frontier Days Parade. Actually making our way through as we kind of round out the finality of the fire departments that took the opportunity to come out and be with us today is actually Stone Lick Township Fire Department making our way through here. Behind him, that will be coming into frame here shortly, is a combination of the Madeira and Indian Hill Fire Departments as well. So again, a little bit closer to drive for some of these others, but we appreciate them taking time out of their schedules to be with us here today. And last but not least, we want to thank our friends from the New Richmond Fire Department for making the drive out here today. They're about to come into everyone's frame here shortly. So we appreciate all of the local first responders, fire departments for coming out here. This is definitely one of the largest contingencies I can remember in quite some time. So thank you to everyone for taking time to come out here and be with us today. As you will notice, you guys see a giant banner coming. This is part of our parade step-off with the parade sponsor, People's Bank. Their banner is being carried by two of our youngest chamber volunteers, Chase LeBans, known as Chase the Weatherman. If you guys have not seen his weather forecast, he's carrying a banner for the second year, and this is actually his third year as a Frontier Days volunteer. He's accompanied this year by Caden Gaskell, son of board member Rhonda Gaskell, who's walking on behalf of the Snapdragons, an organization developed the sports programs for special needs youths and adults because it's about ability. So thank you all for helping to kick the parade off officially. Next, passing by us is our Grand Marshal. We have co-Grand Marshals. For those of you guys who remember last year, we've tried to do this the last couple years. This is Tim and Tracy Carpenter. They're exceptional representations of music in our Milford Miami Township community. Tracy retired from Milford High School last year after serving as choir teacher for 36 years, 34 of those here in Milford. Tim has actually taught in Milford at the junior high and elementaries for the last 11 years. He is also the director of music at Milford First United Methodist Church, both the Alta Choir and Bell Choir. So we appreciate everything that we appreciate them being our Grand Marshals tonight. The City of Milford, the City Council, please welcome Milford Mayor Lisa Evans, Vice Mayor Christopher Paris, Council Members Kim Chamberlain, Brad Price. Also, please welcome City Manager Benjamin Gunderson. This is his first parade. Ben, appreciate you being here with us tonight. And last but not least, don't want to leave out the Miami Township Trustees and Fiscal Officer. Big shout out to our Miami Township Trustee, Mary Mackley Wolf, and Fiscal Officer Eric Ferry for being here tonight. So, Sorry, no, I cut into a little bit of their kicking things off there, guys. Want to make sure we got a lot of our local officials recognized. But next, you will notice here the Milford Marching Band. I'm sure you guys are all been hearing this music the last couple minutes. This band program is the largest student organization at Milford High School. The Marching Eagles are a highly rated marching band in the nation. They're a 5-time national semifinalist at Bands of America, and they placed 3rd in their class in 2019. So thank you guys, Milford Marching Band, for being here and helping really be the official kickoff of the parade. Next, you will notice is the Milford School District. The Milford Exempted Village School District supports Milford and Miami Township residents. So thank you, Milford Schools, for being here to be a part of the parade. Once again, you guys will all see here in a second the Eagle coming into frame. So we appreciate them being here. Of course, as I alluded to, the Eagle, that can be none other representing the Milford High School and junior high cheer and varsity dance. Appreciate it. Go Eagles. Obviously, both of my children are Milford attendees. I see a lot of young children who've been representing the sidelines, whether it be basketball, football, wrestling, you name it. So thank you, everyone, for being here this evening and marching in the parade. You also notice a lot of the middle school group coming in behind them as well. So, again, appreciate Milford and the cheer organizations for always being a part of this parade. It's important to support everyone from our varsity down to our youth. So we certainly appreciate everyone being here. So thank you. While we wait the cheer teams to officially make their ways through, I want to remind everyone that we do have a festival down at Riverside Park. For those that are unaware and have been laying under a rock all these years, that is at 425 Victor Steer Drive in Milford. We have carnival rides, variety of food, drinks, music, and fun. I'll actually have a little bit of break in the action here in a bit to tell you about some of the newer rides we have this year. We tried to stump some of you guys with a little Facebook post about what new rides were going to be here. Some got the joke, others didn't. That's okay. But again, want everyone to come down here and actually check out some of these rides. One of the big things that I know of, I heard a lot of people asking while I was down there before coming up here, we have caricatures this year. Again, talk about that a little bit. A 360-degree photo booth. I definitely saw a lot of people partaking in that before I step up. A balloon artist, the Twisting Sister, who's been with us the last couple years and, again, does phenomenal work. And our band tonight, Vinyl Countdown. If you guys missed them last year, great opportunity for you to come and see them this year. They will be playing from 8 to 10. If you guys are enjoying the party, maybe, just maybe, we'll stay a little bit later, 11, midnight. I'm open to whatever because I'm probably going to leave, but it's okay. Everyone else can stay down and support and make sure you guys are staying well hydrated. But the carnival's already ready, running, so as soon as the parade's over, please step down, check it out, and enjoy all the food and drinks while you're there. Next up. And I apologize. So Time Savers and Champion are stepping into frame right now. So Time Savers, as I mentioned, is one of our valued community trustees for Chamber. We appreciate their support as a presenting sponsor for Frontier Days. Discover comfort and reliability with Time Savers Heating and Cooling. They've been serving our community for over 18 years. Again, appreciate their swift repairs and efficient installation. Stop down and see Doug and his team right outside of the Chamber office. He's actually walking down through the parade, so we appreciate him taking time to come by. The cool thing is they're actually going to be doing a dunking booth later this week. So again, please stop to say hi to Doug and his team. Appreciate everything they're here doing for us tonight. Okay, next up on this giant semi-truck, that's none other than our parade sponsor, People's Bank. They've been committed to serving communities since 1902. They're founded on culture committed to meaningful and lasting relationship with their clients. Their vision is to be the best community bank in America, and they live by that motto, working together, building success. They're shaped by the unique character of the communities they serve, providing personalized service to help you overcome challenges and seize opportunities. Thank you for being our parade sponsor this year, People's Bank. If you hear, those of you guys that think they're just exiting the frame, we actually have none other than Elvis Presley himself reincarnated. Nope, that's just Jim Jones, our resident Elvis impersonator. Appreciate you making a chance to be here, Jim, and doing everything to support Elvis. Thank you, Jim. Next up, you will see all the animatronics. That can be none other than, of course, the place where I'm posted up right now, Evans Funeral Home. They're a family-owned and operated funeral home with locations in Milford and Goshen, providing character and excellence in funeral service. They offer traditional funeral and cremation services, pre-planning, pet cremation, Charles Evans, a.k.a. Chuck, is the Vice President of the Milford Miami Township Chamber and the Frontier Days Festival. Thank you for being one of our silver sponsors this year. Again, animatronics. I know we actually, for those that are unaware, we actually have a parade voting. I feel like Evans has won it for the last 57 years, but hey, let's see what happens this year. Next, coming past and passing out a lot of candy here is Bix Driving School. They're our shuttle sponsor once again. They're the driving school of Southwest Ohio, and they provide services for teens, adults, and rehabilitative drivers. They've got you covered with 2 convenient locations. Their Cherry Grove location provides access to exceptional driving training for students all over the east side. So thank you, Bix, once again, more than anything, being our shuttle sponsor. I know a lot of people park, don't want to have to walk down, so we appreciate them helping move people around from the festival for the last couple years. The Big Agency is winner of multiple WHAM awards from the Milford Miami Township Chamber. They're locally owned and provide comprehensive insurance options throughout Milford and Miami Township, Loveland, and the greater Cincinnati area, also including Kentucky, Indiana, and of course, as I just alluded to, Ohio. We appreciate their support as our production sponsor this year. And coming into frame here, you guys will notice Pet Supplies Plus. Thanks to them, we actually have a petting zoo this year. You guys heard me right, a petting zoo. So come down, see it, visit their van. Pet Supplies Plus Milford is located in Mulberry Square and locally owned and operated by the Edmondson family. If you're looking for a shopping experience that gives you a great selection, low prices, friendliest employees around, you cannot go wrong by stopping in to see Pet Supplies Plus in Milford. Check them out today if you haven't already. And actually, cutting into the screen is actually Tina Edmondson, one of the owners there. So I'm sure if you guys caught everyone. So we appreciate Tina and her staff taking time away from their location to be down here and support the parade this year. Next up is Dance Etc. This is the fun place to learn. It's a dance and tumbling studio in Milford, Ohio, offering a variety of classes for all ages. They've been a fixture in Milford since their opening in 1996. Their joy comes from watching children dance, tumble, learn, grow in a safe, student-centered environment. Glinda and Alphaba are flying into Frontier Days. No broomsticks needed for this magical street moment. And my baby girl is right there at the back of the float, so love that she is a part of this parade every single year, my beautiful daughter. So love it. Her and my wife have been staples in this parade for what feels like the last 50 years at this point. So again, if you have a young one interested, son, daughter interested in getting into dance, do not hesitate to go check out Dance Etc. A top-notch organization and something my daughter thoroughly enjoys as well. So thank you guys. Next up here is River Hills Bank. They're a community bank servicing Milford and the surrounding areas. And would like to point out the gentleman with the backwards hat is the president of the Milford Miami Township Chamber of Commerce, Zach Gamble himself. He will be available for photo ops or anyone that actually comes down to a beer booth. Tell him Ron sent you, drop a couple tips in a bucket, but please stop and tell him you want to get a picture taken with the president of the Chamber of Commerce. Don't ask him for an autograph. Not sure it's worth a whole lot. But, hey, either way, go get a picture taken with them regardless, guys. Okay, and coming up right after River Hills Bank, we'll be coming into your guys' frame here shortly, is the Democracy in Action. It's a democratic social club whose mission is to encourage grassroots participation in the democratic process while working for a fair and transparent government that puts the interest of the people first. They help elect democratic candidates, build our community, voice our values, and educate our members and their voters. So thank you guys for being a part of the parade this year. Okay, while they make their way through, I want to mention, obviously, the festival is actually Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So for those wondering what we're doing tomorrow night, take an opportunity to tell you guys. Tomorrow, we will actually kick things off at 5 p.m. We're going to have even more fun. The Makers Market's going to be open from 5 to 9. Something new for us is those of you guys that maybe have attended before, we usually come down and we do the Makers Market on Saturday. What an opportunity for people, getting off of work and wanting to slide down and see what all the festival has to offer. So great opportunity if you come down, see the Makers Market, again, 5 to 9. The great thing is catch Mojo Rising. Sorry about that, Chris Will and team. Playing music at 6, and Lunchbox starts at 8. So, again, some of you guys are probably like, Ron, you're crazy. You only have one band on Friday night. That's correct. We usually only have one band this year. We'll talk about this more for Saturday as well. We will actually have 2 bands on Friday night. So, great opportunity for your 2 local bands. Again, Mojo Rising, some of you guys have probably gotten used to seeing them present at one of our next attendees, Little Miami Brewing Company. But, again, Mojo Rising's at 6, and Lunchbox Band starts at 8. So, please stop down and see them. Passing through you guys right now is Plot Performers. They're a local acting troupe that specializes in original dinner shows and historic ghost walks. You can find them at the Schoolhouse Restaurant in nearby Camp Dennison. So stop by and give them a look, guys. As I mentioned, Little Miami Brewing and Mojo Rising, love the fact that they were able to replicate their tower here. They are a Cincinnati brewery for those, again, living under a rock that focuses on small batch craft beer brewed in-house. It's a family-friendly tap room, also pet-friendly, that is warm and inviting with a beautiful view on the river. Enjoy watching a game, sitting by the fire pit, or having a party. Little Miami Brewing is definitely the destination for it all. And right behind them, I know we'll be coming into a frame here shortly, is Fit for Kids. Welcome now to these guys. And are you looking for a way to keep your kids active, especially during summer? Gymnastics, tumbling offer a way for those children to be active, build strength, increase flexibility, improve coordination, and gain self-confidence. No matter your age or experience level, Fit for Kids can help find the right class for you. So thank you guys for being in parade. Got a number of attendees walking. Love seeing all the young children taking time. It's actually a beautiful night. One of the cooler nights I can recall the last few years for the parade. So it's great to see everyone out here this evening, especially some of our tumbling and dance classes as well. So great opportunity for these guys to come out and enjoy the beautiful weather this evening. So thank you again, Fit for Kids, for being a part of the parade once again this year. Coming behind Fit for Kids is the Kiwanis Club of Milford. They're dedicated to making the world and the Milford community a better place for children and young adults to live. With more than 13,000 clubs worldwide, located in 94 countries, Kiwanis' motto is serving the children of the world. So thank you once again for being a part of the Frontier Days Parade. As I mentioned, Friday will be busy. I think I'm most excited for Saturday, and one of the changes we made this year with this, guys. Saturday, we're actually kicking things off from noon until 11. As I said, we'll probably we'll keep things going, the party going. I feel like the last couple years have been a lot closer to 11:30, midnight, because we appreciate everyone coming down to have a good time. As I said, we have the Makers Market Saturday, 12 to 8. This includes our Youth Makers Market. Again, I think it's the second year we've actually been doing that. So, again, excited to have some of our youth makers being down here as well, and be able to show off their talents. The youth is going to be set from 12 to 5 on a cover patio near the main Makers Market. Okay, and passing through us right now is Sim Haven. They've actually been providing assisted living, long-term care, and rehabilitation services to those 60 years and older in the Milford community since 1980. Definitely a staple in our Milford community. So thank you, Sim Haven, for being a part of the parade once again this year. Thank you for everyone for coming out. Okay, and next behind SEM is Technotitle. They're your local real estate transfer title agency. They've been in business and located in Milford for 38 years and are excited to assist you in all of your real estate transfer transactions. Again, thank you, Technotitle, for being a part of the parade this year. Got a little bit of a pause while people who are actually taking some pictures with a pup out here representing Technotitle. But behind them, you guys will see it here shortly, is the Miami Township Service Department. Again, welcome to you guys. Thank you for being here. This group of 17 people is responsible for maintaining all of Miami Township's roads, parks, cemeteries, buildings, and vehicles. Yes, you heard me right, people. Only 17 people to maintain everything here in the Miami Township area. So thank you, fellas, for taking time out of your evening tonight to be down here and be a part of the parade. We certainly appreciate it. Okay, just want to take a time here while we have a little bit of a gap in the action to talk about one of our great new sponsors and someone who have an opportunity, as I mentioned, who is helping bring a petting zoo to us this year. Again, that's Pet Supplies Plus. They're well known in our community for the support of pet adoptions and their partnership with the League of Animal Welfare. Please feel free to take a peek at their Facebook page to see all of the successful new homes that have been found for some of our local pets. We certainly appreciate them bringing a petting zoo down, something a little change. Again, I think you guys have maybe picked up on the fact we try and do something new every year and try and break some of that mold. So, again, appreciate you guys stepping down and checking out some of the new offerings we have this year for the Frontier Days Festival. Okay, next up coming to frame is Life Change Church. At Life Change Church, they love to the lost Jesus grow to be like him and serve people. You can actually join them for their services Sunday at 10 a.m. So please go check out Life Change Church. Okay, well, I allow Life Change Church a chance to come through here and pass out candy to all the attendees this year. I want to take an opportunity to talk more about one of the new offerings this year. Like I said, we're going to have a 360-degree photo booth. This is an MWE 360-degree photo booth. This is provided by Leroy Ellington Productions, LLC, so you can actually capture your Frontier spirit from every angle. If you guys are wondering, hey, Ron, where the heck did you guys put this? This is out near the stage. So a great opportunity for those of you guys that are down here enjoying all the musical offerings between tonight, Friday, and Saturday. Great opportunity for you to take some really cool 360-degree photos, compliments of Leroy and the team. Again, this is free this year, though we are asking for a donation to our Student Scholarship Fund. This year, we gave nearly $6,000 out in local scholarship money to local Milford High School students. So please take the opportunity to come down and make a donation for this great event. Passing through right now is the Milford Youth Theater. They are a volunteer-driven community youth theater group based right here in Milford, Ohio. The theater is an opportunity for youth in our community to bring their talents and creativity to the stage. They believe that musical theater can unite and encourage our youth by giving them the experience to work together in a unique way. So welcome, Milford Youth Theater. Appreciate them being here. If you guys haven't had an opportunity to take a look at any of their events, please stop by and take a look at them. Next up, we have Heart Church. You can actually join them Sundays at 10 a.m. Of course, all are welcome. Thank you, Heart Church, for being a part of the parade this year. Okay, and coming behind them is the Miami Township Citizens Police Academy. This is a community service organization supporting the Miami Township Police and first responders in Miami Township and the entire Claremont County area. We appreciate your support of the community, guys. Obviously, some really cool vehicles being brought out here tonight as well, so thank you to the Citizens Police Academy for being here tonight. Now I got to see her say, I thought that right here you're seeing Commissioner Claire Corcoran. I thought that Humvee was actually a part of the Miami Township Police Academy. I thought it was really cool, maybe a missed opportunity for me. But, of course, should expect nothing less than Claire Corcoran to be hopping in. Claremont County Commissioner Claire Corcoran began her first term as Claremont County Commissioner on January 1st, 2019. Always great to see you here, Claire. Thank you for being a part of the parade and all the support you provide to our new and exciting businesses here in the Milford, Miami Township area. And right behind him, as you guys see in your frame right now, is Clark Heating and Cooling. They are a fourth-generation family-owned company serving all of your heating and cooling needs. They're ready to help make your home comfy. So as we obviously are finally starting to see some warm temperatures here in the Milford, Miami Township area, don't hesitate to reach out to Clark Heating and Cooling for any of your needs once you officially turn that air conditioner switch on, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, one thing that you guys are probably wondering, where do we come up with our themes every year? This year, as I mentioned at the top of the broadcast, is that our theme is the music on Main, the eras of Milford. Yes, we probably had some Swifties in the room, and we're lobbying for that to be the case. I wasn't necessarily voting for that. I lost. It's fine. Here we are, and we have a theme. You're welcome, Livy. But again, the reason we thought this was important this year is because music has always been an important part of Milford's history, more than anything. If you visit the Promont Museum, you actually see old instruments from the high school band. And today, Milford, of course, is full of music. We're seeing a lot of the dance teams. As I mentioned, Milford Youth Theater as well. So again, great opportunity for that. And I'll take a moment here shortly to actually talk about some of the great bands that are going to be here. So one of the great things, because of the theme this year, we want to make sure that we had music all weekend long. So again, give me a few minutes and we'll actually take some time to talk about exactly where you guys can catch all that music here this weekend at the Frontier Days Festival. Next up, you'll see this van coming into frame. This is Magnolia Springs. We want to welcome them to the parade. They are an assisted living and memory care community serving our older residents. Sorry about that. They are located at 767 Loveland, Miamiville Road in Miami Township. Actually, I had an opportunity to do the ribbon cutting for them when they opened a few years ago. Actually, I feel like it's been about 7 years now that they opened. So, take it back. Should have actually read my notes. They're going to be coming up on their 8th anniversary. I remember it because it was right after my daughter had been born. So, again, exciting to be doing that, celebrating their 8-year anniversary, and this is actually this November. Check out their Facebook page to see all the exciting events coming up at that location. And right behind them is someone who's become a staple at this parade as well within our community and a community trustee for a number of years now. This is RDI. They are a family-owned business committed to the relentless pursuit of the ultimate customer experience. They're founded in 1978 in Cincinnati. They continue to grow. We have 11 domestic and nearshore locations, more than 5,000 in-house work-from-home employees. They have four award-winning brands and a team of problem solvers devoted to the best customer experience in a call center and outsourcing industry. They're also a long-time, as I said, community trustee and sponsor of the Milford Miami Township. So thank you, RDI, for being a part of the parade once again this year. Right behind them is really cool car is Chris Hoffman at Plum Tree Realty. Chris's greatest passion is to use his real estate business to help alleviate suffering in the world. So they take proceeds from Plum Tree to help orphans, feed the hungry, heal the sick and hurting, and to aid the homeless, both in state and abroad. Together, Chris and his team can help make a difference. Right behind them, you'll see the McGee Funeral Home and Crematory. They help provide families during life's most difficult times with care and compassion. They're family-owned and operated and have an on-site crematory right down the street from where we're kicking off the parade tonight. Okay, we have another slight gap in the action. One of our longtime sponsors will be coming into frame here shortly. So while I have a chance, I want to kind of go back and revisit the whole music on Main theme that I mentioned. So this year, if you guys recall, we usually do a band Thursday, band Friday, band Saturday. That's it. A lot of dead time in between. Maybe not a lot of sound happening on a Saturday afternoon during a maker's market and things of that nature. This year, that's not going to be the case. We actually have 8 bands over the 3 days instead of the standard ones that I already alluded to. So like I said, we can join us tonight, first of all, right after the parade, starting at 6 o'clock. Then tomorrow, 6 o'clock as well, we will have the first band, Mojo Rising, kicking things off. And Lunchbox, usually our Saturday band. Again, guys, you are not going to want to miss Mojo Rising or the Lunchbox band. Will be phenomenal music. The weather should be absolutely amazing tomorrow night as well. And like I said, from noon on Saturday on, you're going to be able to enjoy a wide variety of musical styles. So again, excited to tell you guys a little bit more about those here in a moment as Day Heights is now coming into frame. This, as I said, is Day Heights Auto Service and Towing. They provide honest and trustworthy car repair and towing services. They've been serving Milford and the surrounding area since 1982. In fact, they're such great community supporters that they were given the 2024 WHAM Chamber Advocacy Award. Thank you for all that you do for our community, the Chamber, Day Heights Auto. So thank you guys. Well, while we allow the opportunity for Day Heights and their entire contingency they brought out tonight to make it through the parade. Again, some beautiful vehicles here on the flatbed. Great float that these guys have an opportunity to be voted on. So thank you, Day Heights, as always, for coming out here and supporting the parade. Want to kind of review that lineup, as I mentioned, on Saturday. So from 12 to 12:45, we're going to be doing School of Rock. For those that maybe have not seen School of Rock, no, I'm not talking about the movie, obviously based on the movie. But again, a lot of young musicians and a great opportunity to come out here and support those young musicians and watch them. Again, 45-minute set. From 1 to 2:30, we're going to have Cat Campbell and the $2 Pistols. From 3 to 4:30, the Hanky Panks. From 5 to 7:30, the Chris Runnels Band. And then last but not least, from 8 to 11, maybe later, like I said, if you guys are having a good time, will be the Counting Skeletons. Again, a great local Milford band here being a part of the festival once again this year. So we appreciate everything that we're doing. Again, some great presenting and headlining bands for you guys to check out between Friday, Saturday, and Sunday afternoon and evenings. Next up, you will notice this is the Syrian Shrine. The Shriner supports Shriners Hospitals for Children, 22 pediatric specialty hospitals throughout the U.S. So thank you for all that you do. Again, I know a lot of people enjoy the vehicles that they bring out. You guys will notice a number of them coming into the frame here shortly as well. Again, always a great opportunity for the Shriners to be here. The kids love seeing them. We'll definitely have a number of vehicles. These guys love to get out in the street, have a good time, definitely get everyone energized while they're waiting for some of the rest of the parade to make their way through. So, again, the Shriners are always a big draw to the parade every year, a number of vehicles for them to stage. So, again, appreciate the Shriners for being here and doing everything to really get the crowd hyped up during the parade. And speaking of fun, as I said earlier, we have a number of new rides this year. First of all, again, the Facebook post that may or may not have fallen flat a little bit for some of you guys, the Expo Wheel. This is an 80-foot tall gondola-style Ferris wheel. Yes, some of you guys did correctly name it. Waited for that to actually come into the frame, so congrats. This is actually taller than any Ferris wheel we've ever had down here before. The tallest one we actually had before was only 45 feet. So exciting for those of you guys that maybe been watching the festival kind of come into frame over these last couple days and Memorial Day holiday. Great opportunity to see some of the new and exciting rides. And we love our partners for always bringing some new and innovative stuff to the parade every year. It's definitely a nice draw for everyone to be here. We also have the Music Express. It's a music-based mini roller coaster, and they actually Kissel brought an all-new funhouse with them this year. So please stop down. Great opportunity for you guys to enjoy the rides. I know my daughter and son definitely love doing that every single year. Like I said, a lot of great fun rides every year for these guys to come down and enjoy. So while we let the Shriners kind of finish up their overall set, we still have a number of vehicles kind of coming down through. Wanted to kind of point out to you guys, this year we actually have a new partner and a new company that we're working with for our hand washing and our porta potties down at the event. So you're going to be able to have all those clean hands alongside all the fun you guys are going to be having. We're actually going to have hand washing stations. They're sponsored by Easy Paint. They're by the porta potties, and both porta potties and the hand washing stations are provided to us this year by Wildcat Porta Potty. They've been amazing to work with. Great opportunity. Again, as a festival of this nature, 3 days, getting all that stuff set up. They've kind of been very, very receptive to any of our needs to help put on this parade. So again, thank you Wildcat and Easy Paint for helping to sponsor it this year. As you guys can see here, you're probably wondering, like, this parade. I want to take an opportunity right now to shout out a guy who, you know, to be perfectly frank, talking at a personal level, helped bring me to the chamber a number of years ago. Kind of ended up meeting through a mutual friend. Had no idea at the time. I was involved with the chamber. Actually, I had no idea that he was the president of Chamber of Commerce. Came to my office one day, had a chance to sit down, and the rest has really been history. Helped bring me over at that time. He went and explored some other stuff. Had an opportunity for me to kind of step into a president, vice president role these last number of years at this point. So, that guy is none other than Chris Ham. He's actually headed up our parade committee for over a dozen years. I promise you guys, this may look like fun. Not a lot that comes into it. The amount of hours and that he puts into leading up to the parade and making sure the parade goes off without a hitch has been amazing. So, like I said, it's definitely a lot of logistics, getting people back into the staging area. Anyone that unfortunately has to drop out at the last minute, Chris has to be on top of all of those things and making sure it's getting communicated to all of us here in the production booth as well. So, again, thank you, Chris, your entire team. I know he's had his kids out here volunteering for years to help put on the parade as well. So, again, great opportunity to just pause right now and thank you, Chris Ham, for all of your years of support, not only for the Chamber, the Milford Miami Township community, but especially helping put on the Frontier Days Parade. So, appreciate you, Chris, and everything you do. Okay, still have an opportunity here as the Shriners are kind of making their way through with their clowns right now. Want to give a big shout out. You guys have heard me talk a little bit about these guys already, but just a big thank you to Doug and the team at Time Savers Heating and Cooling. As I said, they are the presenting sponsor for our 63rd Frontier Days Festival. And appropriately, if you guys remember last year, we decided to do a dunking booth. Doug and the team was sponsors last year. We brought that back again this year for you guys. Everyone seemed to love doing that. So it's actually, we're calling it the Cool Zone. As I said, it's going to warm up a little bit between Friday and Saturday. They're the sponsors of that Cool Zone and the dunking booth. So we appreciate everything that Doug, you and your team are doing for our community at Time Savers. You've helped make this Frontier Days extra special. Again, if you need anything HVAC need for your home, business, be sure to contact Time Savers Heating and Cooling. So thank you, Doug, once again. So you guys will see it coming in frame right now. We actually have the Milford Youth Football and Cheer, but these clowns from the Shriners are still out here definitely helping up the crowd. If you can hear that in the background, a lot of these guys are actually kind of messing around with a lot of the attendees in the parade. So again, having a great time. So again, thank you, Shriner, for bringing a number of contingencies. Like I said, guys, these are definitely the hype men of the parade, so we appreciate everything they're doing to energize the crowd throughout the parade evening. As I mentioned, we have the Milford Youth Football and Cheer. The Milford Eagles Football and Cheer is a youth football and cheer organization established to promote the wholesome development of youth participants through their association with instructors, coaches, in the sports of football and cheer. Again, I guess I can call myself an alumni of that as well. Started coaching football and a number of other sports through Milford for a number of years. So appreciate everything and these guys being a part of the parade and representing. We've grown so much over the years, ladies and gentlemen, to see our cheerleading program. Some instances we actually have more cheerleaders than football players because everyone has enjoyed being a part of this organization. So thank you, everyone here representing the MEF&C board, walking the parade with all these young men and young ladies here tonight in the parade. So again, appreciate it. Football and cheer signs are already done, but again, if it's something your young son, daughter are interested in, definitely keep an eye out for that as we head into next year. Obviously, it's crazy to think the football season will be getting underway here before you know it, ladies and gentlemen. I feel like the kids just got out of school and we have started our summer break, but practices are already underway for football and cheer at this point as well. So it's crazy to think. But again, thank you, MEF&C, for being a part of the parade once again this year. Staying on the sports team, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know how many of you guys love FC Cincinnati. I know I do. We actually tried to do something really cool this year and getting some tickets to their events. So that said, want to take an opportunity for you guys all here that you have a chance to win 2 tickets to enjoy the Pitch View Club with unlimited food and drink. Heard me, unlimited food, drink. And yes, the question I had right out the jump, is alcohol included? Yes, it is. Great opportunity for you guys to step out with your friends, with your family. You can watch the game from the club or from your reserved lodge seats. The best views in the house. Just $20, everyone, will give you a chance to win 2 tickets. We have a number of QR codes set out across the festival for you guys to do it at the Pop and Water and a beer booth. So please stop by, scan that QR code. Again, just $20 for each entry for a chance to win. If you hear me say this now and you might not be able to make it to the parade, please also just stop and you can Venmo Milford-Miami and note FC and get yourself an opportunity to be enrolled for a chance to win those tickets. Great opportunity, guys. These are fantastic seats. We had an opportunity to take a behind-the-scenes tour with FCC a couple years ago. That prompted us to then go and buy these Lodge Club seats. So, again, great opportunity for you guys to go enjoy and support FCC. So, please do not miss out on that opportunity. Next up, guys, we have committee to elect Judge Nathan Little. So keep Judge Nathan M. Little for Claremont County Municipal Court. So great opportunity, guys. So just keep that in mind on your next ballot. And right behind him is going to be Scene 75. Obviously, for those of you guys that may not be aware, the Scene 75 here in Milford isn't just the largest indoor entertainment center in the country. They're the winner of multiple WHAM awards. Ready to see what the buzz is all about? Come experience the ultimate spot for fun and celebrations in Milford. They're saving the city from boredom. Okay, at your service roofing, right behind Scene 75, they're a trusted local roofing company committed to protecting what matters most, your home. Specializing in roof replacements, repairs, and storm damage claims, they proudly serve the community with integrity, quality workmanship, and a customer-first approach. So thank you, Chris Zimmerman and his entire team, for being a part of the parade tonight from At Your Service Roofing. And next up, you guys probably hear some of this music. Definitely a float taking part in the theme of this year's Frontier Days Parade. That's none other than Claremont Chorale. They started as the Claremont Festival Chorale, which was founded in January 2006 with the mission of bringing choral music programs to the greater Claremont community. Their members range from 16 to, yeah, you know what, no, you guys aren't going to give me a say that one. I'm not even going to say what the age is. But again, 8AH is welcome. They also welcome the opportunity to expand their concert venue to beyond greater Cincinnati and beyond. So great opportunity if you guys want to get involved with them. Please don't hesitate to go take a look at Claremont Chorale. And next up, these dancing cows can be none other than Chick-fil-A. The Chick-fil-A here in Miami Township is a generous community partner. They're famous for their signature Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich and are often, no surprise guys, voted best for customer service and best for fast food in our WHAM awards. We always enjoy their delicious food donations. And yes, two cows, ladies and gentlemen. I know these kids are actually hopping out and enjoying it. So again, thank you, Chick-fil-A, Alyssa, for being here as always. But more importantly, the owner, Mike Moore, congratulations on your new addition here a couple months ago. Hope you and Grace are enjoying the new addition. So thank you, Chick-fil-A, for being here. And next, you will see this giant blue bird. This is none other than the Bluebird Bus of Hope. They're a mobile nonprofit organization that connects people with resources they need, especially in underserved rural areas. It's a converted school bus that offers a welcoming space for individuals to access help and support. And right behind them, coming into frame here shortly, is one Tom Plummer. You guys cannot miss that notorious pink and white colors. That's one Tom Plummer, the plumber whose name is his number. Very easy. Appreciate all the support that they have given the chamber over the years as well. So for any plumbing needs, don't hesitate to reach out to one Tom Plummer. Again, the plumber whose name is his number. Okay, I want to shout out someone who, unfortunately, it's been a staple in our parade for a number of years. Unfortunately, they were not able to attend the parade tonight, but that's none other than Red Bank Transport. They are a longtime sponsor of our stage. Again, as long as I've been a part of the Chamber of Commerce, ladies and gentlemen, Red Bank Transport has been the stage sponsor. So, again, appreciate everything they have done for the Chamber, Frontier Days Festival specifically over the years. They're your local family-owned sand and gravel delivery company. Appreciate you. Miss you guys here at the parade tonight. But, again, thank you, Red Bank, for always being a huge supporter of the Frontier Days Festival every single year. Thank you, guys. Okay, and now coming into frame, would like to have you guys welcome the Center Bank, where you can enjoy banking once again. Again, a number of local businesses that take a chance and take an opportunity to come out and be a part of the parade. So again, thank you to all of our local businesses taking time out of this beautiful Thursday evening to be a part of the Frontier Days Parade. Okay, and right behind them, you will notice is Almer's Auto Care. They have provided more than 85 years of auto repair excellence to the Milford, Miami Township community. They continue to provide exceptional auto repair and maintenance services to our area, to the greater Cincinnati area, and Northern Kentucky as well. So thank you, Almer's, for being a part of the parade tonight. I know I had to do a double take. You guys probably did as well. Yes, that is a porta potty on wheels, everyone. As I mentioned earlier, that is none other than Wildcat Porta Potty. They're a local company providing portable toilet rentals. I hope you drained that before you hopped in. They provide exceptional customer service, which is why we've once again chosen them to provide their services here at Frontier Days Festival. This year, we're also using 3 other hand washing stations at the festival. So thank you, Wildcat Porta Potty, for being a part of the festival. Definitely one of the most creative floats for sure. Not sure that it fits the music theme, but hey, if I had to vote, I would definitely give them a vote for most creative. So maybe I can text somebody and get that logged with them. But thank you, Wildcat, for being part of the parade and supporting the festival once again this year. Next up, we have Salt and Light Wellness Center. They feature a Halo Therapy Salt Room, red light therapy, massage, couples massage, biofeedback therapy, and functional health coaching. They're located in historic downtown Milford at 202 Locust Street, so stop by and see them after the parade. One thing I did not know, they're actually pet friendly as well. So if you have a pet that you want to bring out, maybe struggling with some stuff from a health perspective, feel free to bring them along for it as well. Okay, and right behind them is Star Strutters. Their Baton Corp is a hardworking group of girls aged 3 to 24. They're coached by Crystal Driscoll, Sabrina Galt, Jill Ryland, and Holly Forbes. The girls are state, regional, and national winners in 2024. Wish them luck as they head to state, regionals, and nationals once again this year. If you'd like to join Star Strutters team, please contact Crystal Driscoll at 513-266-6443. You can also visit their Facebook page, Star Strutters Baton Corp. Okay, and right behind Star Strutters is Gene Schmidt. Yes, Gene Schmidt for Ohio. Gene is an honored representative of the Claremont County. For the Ohio House of Representatives, they want to wish everyone, her and her team would like to wish everyone a safe and fun Frontier Days. So we appreciate you, Gene, once again for being a part of the parade. Definitely become an annual staple for us. So thank you for all you do for our community. Obviously, being a number of the ribbon cuttings, whenever we have them, anniversaries, Wham Awards, you name it, Gene is definitely there to support everything the Chamber has going on. So thank you, Gene, for taking time out of your schedule to be a part of the parade this evening. Okay, and right behind Gene, we actually have Freedom Home Care. They provide free in-home non-medical care for senior veterans. So if you guys would like to give them a call and find out more information, you see a number here, 513-461-2780 or www.freedomhomecare.vet. Or you can also give them a call, 513-302-1848 to find out more information about Freedom Home Care. Okay, and as Freedom Home Care makes their way through, next up we have the Claremont County Mental Health. Claremont County Mental Health is a government entity that oversees behavioral health services in Claremont County. So thank you guys for taking time out of your evening to be here and be a part of the parade. Okay, and right behind them is Aylin's Cafe. I do apologize if I'm saying that incorrectly. You can actually enjoy eclectic Cajun cuisine at Aylin's Cafe, including a full vegan and vegetarian menu. They're open 7 days a week. They're known for their New Orleans-inspired menu, live music, laid-back atmosphere near the Columbia Tusculum neighborhood. So thank you guys. I do believe that's one of a new entry in the parade this year. So thank you guys for being here, being a part of the parade. once this beautiful car goes out of frame, right behind them will be Rose Pest Solutions. They've been protecting what matters most. They have over 160 years of experience in keeping homes and businesses safe from unwanted pests. They're locally trusted and nationally respected. They're committed to clean, healthy, pest-free spaces so you can focus on what matters most. Okay. And right behind Rose Pet Solutions is the committee to elect Greg Gentile. He's running for Claremont County Auditor. So please, whenever you have an opportunity at our next election, please keep Greg Gentile in mind. Again, he is running for Claremont County Auditor. Okay, I'm going to take this opportunity while Greg and his team make their way through to give a special thanks to our production sponsor, The Big Agency. The Big Agency provides comprehensive insurance options throughout the area. They're a driving force in helping keep the magic in Frontier Days. And again, another multiple-time winner at the Chamber's annual WHAM Award. So thank you, Big Agency, for all of your support. Okay, and right behind Greg and his team is Buckeye Power Sales. They're powering your peace of mind. From generators to power equipment, Buckeye Power Sales keep things running smoothly when it matters most. With a reliable service and top-notch products, they're proud to help homes and businesses stay powered up and prepared. So thank you guys for being here. I do believe that's yet another new entry into the parade this year. So thank you, Buckeye Power Sales, for being here. Okay, and right behind them is St. Vincent de Paul. They're proud to serve the Milford community through its thrift store and charitable pharmacy right here in town, right up Lila Avenue here. Every donation, every purchase helps provide food, clothing, medicine, and emergency assistance to neighbors in need. As they expand their store to serve even more families, St. Vincent de Paul invites you to be a part of the mission. Shop and donate with purpose, all while caring for your community. So thank you, St. Vincent de Paul, for being a part of the parade tonight. While we have a slight break, guys, I'd like to once again thank this parade. Again, would not be possible without the help of amazing sponsors. And one I'd like to call it, as I've said a few times now, is People's Bank, our parade sponsor. They're 123 years old this year. They've been providing exceptional products and services for every one of those years. They consistently give back to your community, both with donations and with their time. So again, thank you so much to People's Bank, the entire team here in the Milford location, for being such an integral part of Frontier Days 2025. Okay, and next up, guys, we will have close-to-home consultants. Brandy Cup, close-to-home realtor, is helping you find more than just a house. Brandy Cup is all about finding a home. With deep local roots and a heart for the community, she's a trusted guide you want when buying or selling in Milford and beyond. So thank you for being a part of the parade tonight. Okay, we'll take an opportunity right now to actually thank the fairground sponsor this year. That's none other than local Angels House of Music. Angels provides private instruction and voice in a broad range of instruments. Big thank you to our fairground sponsor, again, Angels House of Music. You guys can probably see them just on the other side of the frame here. Right past by Gollies is where Angels House of Music, if you guys are unsure where it is, again, right here on Lila Avenue. Please stop in or reach out to Angels House of Music for any of your musical needs. And next up is Maximum Fire Protection. They are a local family-owned full-service fire protection company offering installation, inspection, service, and sales of all types of fire protection to keep your buildings up to fire code. So thank you, Maximum Fire Protection, for being a part of the parade and obviously pumping out that bubble machine for all of the attendees here tonight. Okay, next up, you guys are probably starting to hear that music in the background. This is the committee to elect Dylan Blevins. He is a candidate for state representative. So again, keep Dylan Blevins in mind at our next election, everyone. You guys will notice here another blue bus here in the parade. This is Big Blue Bubble Crew. The Big Blue Bubble Crew is back with more music, bubbles, and lots of fun. I'd like to thank the guys down the street thanks to the guys down the street at Try Pine Straw. So thank you guys for being here. Check them out, trypinestraw.com. Okay, and right behind the Big Blue Bubble Crew is St. Louis Church and School. The Holy Family Parishes represented by St. Louis Church and School are in Owensville, Ohio. Okay, and right behind them, coming in frame here shortly, will be the Claremont County Public Library. Again, let's say welcome to our local library. Their headquarters are here in Miami Township. Their branch on Buckwheat Road next to Mulberry Elementary and across from the Loving House. What we discovered? Come check out the Claremont Public Library. Okay, and right behind them is Milford Miami Ministry. Through the affirmation of their love and faith in Jesus Christ, they act in love as the hands and feet of the Lord and Savior, seeking to provide service and support to the members of the community in their time of need. I know we've done a lot of local things with them throughout the year, so thank you, Milford Miami Ministry, for walking in the parade this year. Okay, and right behind them is the Milford Masonic Lodge. We want to say a big welcome to the Milford Masonic Lodge number 54. They are a strong, active lodge of about 320 members who meet in their historic building in downtown Milford. Also, their member Jay Rothenbach will be selling bologna sandwiches, fried bologna sandwiches, I should probably point out, and walking tacos at Frontier Days to raise money for the lodge. Be sure to visit him, try them. They are more than likely sure to sell out every single night. Apparently, they are that delicious. My apologies, Jay. I have not tried one, but again, something that it's a crowd favorite every year at the festival. Okay, and right behind them is St. Andrews, St. Elizabeth, and Seton. They're a preschool, pre-K through 8 Catholic school that started in a single school of St. Andrew in 1948, then expanded to include St. Elizabeth and Seton in 1959. Since then, more than 3,000 students have been blessed with having a faith-filled Catholic education from a school with a history of excellence. They also put on a pretty fun festival themselves right before the kids head back to school. So thank you, St. Andrews, St. Elizabeth, and Seton, for being a part of the parade. Okay, and right behind them is the Greater Milford Area Historical Society. This is the area's historical society here to spread the word about their great history in the fabulous city of Milford. The Model A Restorers Club mission is to encourage the restoration, preservation, and exhibition of the fabulous Model A Fords and preserve its history. So again, great opportunity. I believe 6 vehicles here tonight as part of that group's presentation here in a parade. So again, thank you to the Greater Milford Area Historical Society for bringing some absolutely amazing vehicles out for all these young boys and girls to see tonight. While I allow these beautiful cars to make their way through, again, this parade wouldn't be able to be put on without the contingent efforts of our local responders. So I want to give a big shout out right now to the city of Milford, from city services, the police, the fire, the EMS, the city hall staff, the mayor, city council. I don't think you guys realize how much goes in behind the scenes to help put the parade on. Again, we want to thank them for their time and efforts and excellent work during the planning, implementation. A number of these guys are on committee meetings that we have on a weekly basis starting beginning of the year, just to make sure things go off without a hitch. Again, the local police and fire talking about everyone's safety as we start to put on a festival, doing a parade, making sure that we have everything secure with the roads and things of that nature. So again, thank you to the city of Milford for helping to put on Frontier Days Festival once again this year. Next up, you'll notice these bright yellow colors. This is the Sammy Sunshine Center. This is one of our local amazing nonprofits that help adults with special needs create sunshine by being the best friend they can be and living their best life. You can check them out at sammysunshine.org and on TikTok and Facebook. Again, had an opportunity here a couple years ago to check out their facility. It's amazing what they're doing with these young individuals. So again, if you'd like to learn more about them, again, please check them out, sammysunshine.org or on Facebook to learn more about how you can help support them. Okay, and right behind them is the Milford Christian Church. Faith, family, community rooted in love and dedicated to service, the Milford Christian Church welcomes all with open arms. They're celebrating faith and community. They're here to share hope, joy, and the heart of Milford, one step at a time. So thank you, Milford Christian Church, for being a part of the Frontier Days Parade. Okay, and right behind Milford Christian Church, next up you will see is Wart Music. This is where music begins. They've been helping musicians hit the right note for over 80 years. Wart Music is your go-to for instrument rentals, repairs, and expert guidance. Proud to support music education and performers of all ages. Wart Music keeps the sound of the community going strong. As Wart makes their way through, I want to recognize yet another great dance team addition into the parade this year. This is Spring Master Tumbling Team. They're here flipping, as you guys can see, into Frontier Days. These talented athletes tumble, flip, soar, showcasing strength, precision, and team spirit every step of the way. So thank you, Spring Master Tumbling Team, for being here tonight.
God bless you. I say thank you, first responders, guys. I back the blue and I denounce all violence. No violence. We don't go violent. We don't want to go there. I put that dog away a long time ago. Don't make me bring him back out. We are not violent, guys.
Okay, guys, next up in here in this vehicle, you will notice is Padrino Italian. I'd like to say welcome to them. On your way to festival, be sure to stop by Padrino on Main Street, where they're going to be hosting something that we kind of paused for a number of years, obviously, before heading into COVID, coming out of COVID, just trying to understand how things would actually work out. But again, we used to have a spaghetti eating contest with Padrino for a number of years. So again, you'll see here on the signs, they're hosting us right after the parade. Please stop down to see them and hopefully be a part of it. I know I haven't had a single thing to eat all day. I'd probably win the contest right now. But again, great opportunity. Please stop down and support this great addition coming back to the Frontier Days Festival once again. Okay, next up, passing through them is Claremont Race Right. They are a political PAC looking for candidates. So again, thank you, Claremont PAC, for being a part of the parade this evening. Next, you see this guy jumping up and down. I know this guy's been a staple of the parade for years. This is none other. You gotta find a way to keep it cold. This is Glears Getta. We're gonna end the parade on this note. I know we've done it for a number of years. This is everyone's favorite. Glears Meats. They've been serving Cincinnati's favorite Getta for 75 years. Don't tell Grandma, Glears is better than hers. Glears Getta, tradition is served. So thank you guys. I don't remember them being here last year, but I appreciate everything they do whenever they come here. So as you guys will notice, and they're finishing things up, guys, that is a wrap. So we just want to take this opportunity right now to thank you again, People's Bank, for sponsoring the parade, Time Sievers Heating and Cooling for being presenting sponsor of this year's Frontier Days. Again, thank everyone who came down. Thank everyone that's watching and listening to my nonsense at times. It's always fun just getting on here for an hour and kind of relaxing and announcing parade. But again, thank you for coming down. Hope to see everyone down here tonight. Again, festival tonight till 10 p.m. Tomorrow, 5 to 11 p.m. 2 bands, ladies and gentlemen. Saturday from noon to 11. So that's all, folks. Appreciate you guys being here. Hope to see everyone at the 63rd Annual Frontier Days. Have a great night.